dancer?
Hello, my name is Ulzi. I'm 25 years old and I am a dance teacher and also performer. I'm happy to be here. I don't know, like when I was really young, I always kind of moved to the music, and I think my parents noticed that, and they started to put me in schools, dance school. At first I didn't really like it because I wanted to hang out with my friends, but eventually I started like really loving it, and then there was a point where I just like, okay, I cannot really spend one day without dancing. More of like admiration in a way, because like I really admired my dance teacher, and she was super cool. And I was like, I want to be her. How cool she is when she interacts with the students. And also I saw her like performance on the TV and everything. It's like, okay, I want to be that person. So I would say my biggest like inspiration was my teacher. And because of her, actually, I got that aspiration that, okay, I want to be a dancer. I want to make a living out of it. Obviously, a lot of people, they say, no, you can't. Because like it's really hard, like, well, industry, so to say, to, just only work as a dancer and live with it. But it worked out. I was a trainee, and my parents hated it because they wanted me to get a real job. I was scouted in Mongolia, and I was training in Mongolia for 1 year, and I went to the Korea for 1.5 years. I was a trainee, and I was under TS Entertainment. And my parents were like, no, like, get a real job, like it's not a future for you. And that was the biggest debate with my parents, to be honest. And because I trusted myself that I could do it, but eventually, obviously, parents are parents, Asian parents are even more stricter, so I had to kind of obey. And they told me that you have to like see different cultures and everything. And I was looking for universities in Europe, and I wanted to study somewhere where it is like it surprises me in a way. And because I never thought, okay, I would dream to live in Hungary or something. I never had that thought, to be honest. But it's just like, I don't know, it just happened for some reason. I was like applying to universities because I was studying economics at the same time as well when I was in the training. And I applied and I got accepted, and I was like, told my parents, well, I got into economic university. It's weird. And they were like, okay, go for it. So that's how I ended up. So it's like, it's a bit of bittersweet because I didn't want to leave my career, and at the same time I had to, make my parents happy and proud of me. Yeah. But I never stopped dancing, even though I moved to Hungary. Because I was focusing a little too much on the dancing part, even though I was a university student, because you don't really do something you are not really interested in. So even though I was in the university, I was really more focused on the dancing, and I was like taking classes every day and looking for opportunities and trying to connect with other dancers. And I started like really getting into the industry in Hungary for sure, because like being Asian in Europe, it is like a advantage because there are a lot of roles. They are looking for like Asian dancers, but they just cannot find it because, yes, there are a lot of Asians living in Hungary, but at the same time, like, can you find who is a dancer? So yeah, so that was kind of my advantage. So because of that, I got a lot of offers, and with that, my university years was a bit of lagged behind in a way. Yeah, but yeah, all good. I graduated, I promise. Yeah. At the moment, I have two. There's one Dutch dancer. His name is Floris Bosveld. I don't know, I'm butchering his name or not, but he is an amazing dancer. And I found him from YouTube. And the way he moves very precise. And each and every small steps he does, it's like very on point. So that's because my dancing style is more clean. I like to be precise when I move, and Floris is like someone who can really move precise, very clean, and that's what inspires me. And the other one is a Spanish dancer. His name is Marshall, and I found him from, I think, TikTok. I think I was scrolling through TikTok and I found him, and I was just mesmerized by the way he moves. And he moves like a water, and I'm like, oh my God, how can I be like him? Like, yeah. So those are my current two inspirations. Something might come in Zurich.
Yeah. Find yourself stuck in the middle of the sea. I'll sail the world to find you.